On the floor. Floor, I love to dance, so give me more. More till I can't stand, get on the floor. Floor like it's your last chance if you want more. More than here I am.
I'm flipping my camera because I'm doing something like smoking, which I never do. I'm not okay. I have members only because I really want to just talk to my people. I'm sure I'll get hateful super chats, but whatever. I'm not smoking weed or anything, just cigarette, which I never do. I just went in the room and took a lot of smokes. Can you guys hear me okay? Sorry, I had the mic down low. Yeah, I'm smoking, so I have the camera turned for now until I finish. Yeah, I just wanted it to be members only because, like I said, I guess I don't feel like editing a video, but I feel like, I kind of feel stupid for doing this and, like, questioned if I should, but I feel like in the end, I think it's, like, really important for me to express my feelings because I think that they're valid, and I guess I didn't think that they were before. So that's why I'm doing this. Like, I really don't even want to. So, okay, here goes. I was actually, like, watching a YouTuber live stream. Her name is Grace Thorpe. She's pretty, like, infamous for being controversial, and she was recently on the Lolcow Live. Like, she was kicked off of Lolcow Live, and she was ranting about Keemstar in the show on a live stream. And I was fine. I was, like, big fan of the show. I was, like, in the chat just tonight. I was talking to people on like the docket team, show planning team about coming up and talking with them again and doing a show in the future. And then I was listening to Grace, and I didn't expect this to happen, but something she said, like, it hit me like a ton of bricks. Like, it just like smacked me in the face when she was saying how wrong it was for them to be passing around my OnlyFans nude photo and like making fun of it. And here's why. So basically, I fully, at the time, I consented to them looking at it. When I went on the show, they asked me, like Keem was looking at his phone. And he asked me, like, do you mind if I look at your vagina? Like, basically like that. Can I look at the picture? And it's like, he was probably already looking at it because he was looking at his phone. And I was kind of caught off guard. Something that I heard today just, like, smacked me in the face, like, with reality. Like, and I'm going to get into it because I have a lot to say. I don't think they had that intention. I think they just wanted the entertainment value of it. And because of my past, like, 3 years ago, something like this wouldn't have affected me. If it did, I bottled it up. So back to the story, I'm all over the place because I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, probably from them too. So I said yes. I said, yeah, go ahead, look at it. I think what Grace said hit me because I don't think I fully processed it. So they looked at the picture. It was a picture of my nether region from my OnlyFans, and they basically like passed it between Keem and Wings, and then that loudmouth Tina. They were all making fun of it as if like if we saw them naked, we wouldn't be gagging. But anyways, I realized whenever Grace said that, like how wrong it was that they were doing that to a woman. I felt like I felt violated in a bad way. Like, and what I'm really, really angry at is myself. You know why? Because it makes me realize, it brings me back to 3 years ago that I let men violate me, that I let people access my body that didn't deserve it. And it made me feel like that again, you know? So I just feel really gross. I feel dirty, and I feel just mad at myself that in this instance, when that was happening, and so many fucking times in my life, I never stood up for myself. I was never my cheerleader. I don't give a fuck about myself. I don't care enough about myself. I don't care about my health. I hurt myself every day. So of course I let others hurt me. I don't care. A log cow still has feelings, Andre Marie. I'm still a woman, okay? And honestly, it is gross for men to treat women that way, especially a woman wearing a hijab. And the worst part is I didn't tell Salah the full extent of it. I think that he just, basically kind of glossed over it because I think if he really listened to everything, he was mad enough. He wasn't happy that, number one, I did that behind his back and I went up on a panel with other men. I don't think he realized, the full extent. I basically just glossed over it and was like, well, he's gonna know now, but he's sleeping. And I had to tell somebody, nobody I know is, awake. I just feel gross. I feel gross, and I just blocked everybody from that side of things, and it's just, I don't know, it was just really a dumb thing for me to do, and I take responsibility for doing that. I was really caught off guard when I went up there, and the first thing they asked me was, can I see your vagina? It was just really, I don't know. And I know those pictures are on the internet forever, I'm just, really mad at myself that I didn't value myself more. That's it, I guess, I don't know. The thing is, I know people are gonna say, well, you didn't feel that way the time that you were up there. I don't think I really realized how I felt about it. I just kind of went with the flow for the show and thought, okay, it's just comedy. It's my pictures are out there anyways on the internet. They're gonna see them anyways. And I'm not on here for sympathy. I'm just on here to vent my feelings because, I don't know, I hope it helps me in some way. And it just was like really powerful message that, like, you know, you guys probably don't even know who this Grace person is. Yeah, it was kind of bombarding and maybe just really inappropriate for a married man to ask like a hijabi woman that, and it's inappropriate for me as a hijabi to be like, I guess, you know, look at it, whatever. But I really didn't really know what to say. Even myself 3 years ago, like when I was doing OnlyFans, I didn't respect myself. Like I didn't respect my body. I didn't respect myself at all. I have the opinion that not everyone deserves access to your body, you know? And that's just my opinion. And that's how I feel. And now I feel, I don't know. I guess I was also like in a bit of disbelief. Like, what? Like somebody like Boogie is making fun of my private parts? Like, what? You know? Anyway, I have to quit smoking. I honestly, this is very impromptu. Not really, but I will be. I was just like cleaning up. I couldn't sleep. Salah, of course, is sleeping. Like I was up listening to the show. Like I said, I was like planning to. That's the thing, teardrop. It's like nobody cares about how anyone feels online. Like I feel like I just need to take a break from the internet because it's just all about entertainment, and I just don't feel really good right now. So I just feel like gross. I really am just like shocked, and I think I understand why people say therapy because I feel like there's feelings that I don't realize I have. I didn't feel like I would feel this way until I heard her say that. And I heard that YouTuber say how wrong it was for them to be doing that, to be passing around my pictures and making fun of it. And it makes me feel violated, you know? And I think because I'm lol cow status that people think that it's okay to just like do whatever. And I know I said yes, go ahead, you know? And that's why I feel mad at myself for allowing that, like people to do that to me. When he asked me, like he was really mad at me because I went behind his back when he was sleeping. They asked me up, like I was awake, you know? I didn't want to wake him up for that. Because you know, in his culture, it's not about them wanting me or whatever. As a Muslim woman in his culture, I shouldn't have gone up there with other men to talk about those things. But where 3 years ago in my culture, this would have been totally normal, you know? And I think I just like had a moment where I regressed back into that role. So I mean, I was in the wrong for even being up there, number one, and consenting to it, number two. And I think that they just were looking like the entertainment of it. I don't know, but it's weird for like married men in relationships to look at that, you know? Like just going through something. Thank you. Like, I feel like I do need a good break from the internet because, like, it's just hard. I just need, like, time to myself. I don't feel too good. Yeah, so I basically just glossed over what I told Salah. And, like, English is not his first language. I don't think he understood a lot of the terms and the banter. I think I'm gonna tell him fully what happened. And I feel bad, like, I even explained, like, what happened with him and I. Like, I don't know my worth. I feel like I totally let myself down. Like, I feel like I've done that, like, forever in my life. Just, like, always let people do whatever they want. You know, and I don't know why. I think it's gross that I don't know, I felt a little ambushed. Like the minute I went on there, you have this old, legless, weirdo woman screaming at you that your bush is hairy. Just, you know, like what? And then they're passing around the picture and then, like, can I see it? Like, you would have looked at it anyway. You had it, like, right there. So I said, whatever, look at it. At the time, I was like, whatever, you know, just gloss over it, whatever, you know. I excused it. I excused my giving permission. Like, why would I do that? Why would I do that? Why would I not care about myself enough, respect myself enough to say, fuck you to all of them? No, that's not why I'm up here, so you can laugh at my vagina. Like, from someone like Boogie, who hasn't even seen his dick in, like, how long? Do you know how hard it is to move past your past when people are trying to bring it up every effing day? You know what I mean? Like, I really have to give it a memorial and just, like, never dig into it and really, really just move on and be the person I want to be. And thank you guys for listening to me, because I really feel like I don't have anyone right now, you know? The thing is like, I feel like I can't move on. I haven't grieved a lot. I've just buried a lot of feelings from 3 years ago. I know I should confide in him, and I will later. I really want comfort from him right now. I don't want to wake him up. I know he's accepted me for who I am. I don't think he would if I didn't change to become a better person. Like, if I was still high on taking wheelchairs and stuff, like, he didn't like me to smoke weed. Like, you know, he hated it. You know, every time I'd be on live, he would know. He would be mad at me for it. Like, you know, the way I was 3 years ago, there's no way. Because he thinks it's self-destructive. He thinks that have potential to be better than that. But he still accepts my personality, because I still obviously am, you know. But I freely forgive others who've hurt me, but I can't quite forgive myself. Yeah, exactly. I knew what the show was about, but I just never thought that would be like this subject of me going up would be like my vagina, my nether regions, or pics from my past. I think people who pass people's nudes around are just really gross in general. I don't think they meant wrong, because they, like, just before listening to that Grace's stream and coming to this realization, it hit me like a ton of bricks. And just before that, I was in the Discord talking with Wings, talking with another docket team member, planning to go on and do shows, like on the Lockout Queens. I was planning a show on that. I didn't want to audition, but I was planning on maybe doing a show. Wings was asking me to go on tonight or tomorrow to talk about things, and I said, I don't want to talk about anything sexual, blah, blah, blah. Like I said that in the message. And he's like, no, it won't be like yesterday. And I was like, fine. I was fine. But I wasn't fine. Like inside, I wasn't fine with that. My intention is not to like crap on them. I'm mad at myself for just allowing people to treat me that way. I don't think they would take the video down. I don't think anybody cares about other people's feelings on the internet. Really, honestly, I don't. And I feel like I deserve it because I consented to it. But I was like literally like caught off guard. I can say it won't be like the other day, but it takes just one person to sidewind. You're better off. No, I've blocked all of them. I left the server. I don't want to have anything to do. You have to forgive yourself. It's weird. Like I didn't even know that I felt this way. I thought I was fine. Like I said, I was planning on doing other shows with them just tonight. Then I put on this Grace's live stream to listen to while I was cleaning my kitchen. I couldn't sleep, so I was in bed with Salah. He fell asleep, and I got up. I couldn't sleep, so I was in the kitchen and just cleaning around here, and then I sat here and I was like listening. I was taking a break sitting here and I was listening, and she said like verbatim basically, they're going to talk about, you know, me being, she was saying this, they're going to talk about me being abused by my father, but passing around a woman's Foodie Beauty's vagina pictures is not abusive. And then I was just like, and then I replayed everything that happened in my head, and it just like, I won't like got sick to my stomach. Like it felt like a ton of bricks hit me right in the gut, and I was like, I felt cheap, I felt violated, I felt bad for myself, I felt mad at myself. It's okay, Amber. I don't want my channel to grow on those conditions. I'm fine. But I didn't think that I felt that way. And I know I seem dramatic, but like I don't want to ignore my feelings about it. I just feel like I don't want to be alone, and like I don't want to wake up my husband. Yeah, it's pictures from my OnlyFans. Why do you guys think I should ask for it to be taken down? Or like my portion cut out? Yeah, but they're gonna say that I did it. That's why he asked me. Like when I think about it, I see what he did. He's like being smart about it. He asked me first. I know like what happened with Salah and I happened, and you could go back and say, well, he did this, blah, blah, blah. But it's weird to me that a married man would like ask. I don't know. I don't know if he knows to the full extent. I don't think so. I think he would have been a lot more upset. But like at the same time, those pictures are out there for anyone to look at. A Tina lady bashing her pics. Like, are you serious? Teardrop. That's what I said in the stream, but I didn't say it enough. Like, please. It's so weird to me. Like, I don't know. I just felt weird. I felt gross. She really is such a bitch. I'm sorry. I couldn't do a show with her. Anyway, like, holy fuck. And this same loser says I'm vile. She had the nerve to you're just nasty to women, aren't you? All you do is yell and scream at the friggin' women that come on the panel and make fun of their vaginas. Are you kidding me? Please. But you know what? It didn't really bug me as much from her because, like, I guess she's a woman. I just thought it was weird, you know, 3 married men passing it around and, like, laughing at it. Like, are you kidding me? Boogie is, like, taking bubble baths with rubber duckies with a fucking 19-year-old, and he's, like, 50. Or she's 20. Ooh, sorry. Like, give me a break. I don't know. I don't know if I'll be okay. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I feel really just low right now. I don't feel good at all. I don't want to smoke any more cigarettes. I wish I had shisha, but it won't hurt to ask Keeps. I don't really want to talk to any of them anymore. I already blocked everybody. I just don't want to have anything to do with it. It would be cool if they could remove my portion, but I don't think that will make much of a difference because it's already whatever. I just wish I didn't do it. But I like the idea of just like seriously having like a funeral of my past because I'm really not that person anymore. Anytime I regress back and do any of the behaviors I used to do, I don't feel good at all. They don't give 2 shits, yeah. Boogie's the biggest lockout. Faking cancer, grooming a child, yeah. I know that's it. That's why he's, yeah, part of the show. I don't think I realized like how bad I was hurting. How bad I am hurting. I guess I just feel sorry for myself. I need to just watch more wholesome things. I need to listen to the Quran, or I need to do things that are just not mind garbage. I don't think they did anything wrong. It makes me feel like they look at people like they have no value, especially women. I don't even think I want an apology. That's fine, whatever. And if they did, whatever, I don't care. It's just that I should respect myself more in general. I never did in my life. I don't now. The minute I get up there for them to be passing my nude picture around and having it made fun of by like 500-pound men with bigger tits than me. Sorry, I'm just a little bitter, I guess. It makes them money, exactly. So many people do things on the internet for money without regarding the feelings of the people that they're doing it to. And that show is no different. And I'm just not cut out for that. And I that's why I'm mad. Like, I blame myself. I don't know if I would have a case, Vampira, because that's why he asked me that. You know, he probably asked me that, not for respect for me, but to, like, get out of any legal implications. Like, yeah, money is way more important than values, exactly. And that's why, after I was on the show, I made that video why I want to audition to be a part on the show. Because, like, there's no amount of money that is worth your values, people. I'm telling you, it's really true. People would say, why wouldn't you go on the show? Don't you want money? And like, I was planning on going back on, like, to do a show on the Lockout Queens, not to be a member. I didn't want to audition as a member, but like maybe to do a show if they would compensate me for it. But I didn't realize I felt this way until just now. I think it just made me realize things about myself. I don't respect myself enough. Learn from this and move forward. It's the only thing I can do. Anyways, I felt like I had to say something. It happened publicly. I felt like I had to say something publicly. I'm actually looking forward to telling Salah how I feel about it, because he's one of the people in my life. Like, I know we've had our bad moments, but I feel like he does really care and love me. Like, even if I have a tummy ache, he gets so worried about it. Like, do you want me? I'll go to the pharmacy, get you something. Like, so I know if I'm hurting for this, he'll listen, but he'll get really mad. Not at me necessarily, but yeah, my tummy's been shit the past few days, a couple of days. The first time it started hurting, it was like I was sleeping and I must have had a really bad tummy ache in my sleep, because I was dreaming that I was like in an area where there was like a reception, and I was like, I need to use the washroom really bad. And then I woke up and I had, not to be gross, but diarrhea. I would go to the bathroom, be in the bathroom with diarrhea for like 15 minutes, and the minute I would stand up and walk to the bed, the pain would come back and it would just be like water for like the whole day. And it just wore me out. I was like, ugh, like the whole night. I can't remember if it was day or night. I'm just like really distraught and messed up. Yeah, and I ate more than I have been today. The McDonald's wasn't a good idea. Anyways, there's a lot of people I would like to sue. Ew, cigarettes are gross. I'm hot, I'm miserable, I can't sleep. I don't feel like finishing my chores. I feel like doing fuck all. I guess it just made me feel like cheap. I think I am going to just like make like a whole bunch of like, write on a whole bunch of papers, things I fucking hate from my past, and just like burn them in the fucking desert, including swearing. I don't like swearing too much. I feel really violated. Like, who the fuck did these people think they are, asking to see those pictures? Like, I don't know. Like I said, I know we had our slip up with what happened between Salah and I, but if he was like online asking to see that, like in front of like all these people, I would kill him. Like, like their wives are just okay with that. I don't know. It's just weird. I'm just gonna burn my past. Forgive myself, not let it affect me. No, I haven't fully burned my past. Bulging eyeball, this is proof of that. I haven't forgiven myself for it. And yeah, the haters have it, but they can't weaponize it against me if I don't let them. How stupid is it to hold someone's past against them when they don't live there anymore? They don't live in that past. He didn't want me to ever go back on that show. I was like, well, trying to bring up points to him, like I could make a lot of money. And he was like, I don't give a shit about money. You're not doing it. He didn't want me on any of those shows. He cares more about me as a person and my personal growth than the money. He doesn't care. I appreciate you guys. Like, I know you're like on the internet, but you're real people and you're good people. And if there was no good people in my corner, I don't think I would ever be on here. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say, how I felt. Because I didn't realize it. I'm more mad. I want to really emphasize that. I'm more mad at myself that I didn't respect myself more. I think it would be good to look into like some kind of therapy. It's just I don't feel like they care. I can't get over that feeling. I don't feel like they give a shit. They don't have to, I guess. If they can just help you deal, you know? It made me think of my past because they were bringing up my past, and it made me feel low like I would in the past. Becoming a hijabi and like having faith in God, having faith in something. I guess like covering up when I used to expose so much of myself. It's literal, but it's also symbolic. Like I feel more respectful of myself. It made me realize I don't think I was okay with doing that stuff in the past. You know, I know it's like so weird for my audience when you've been following me since my messy days to hear me say things like, I just want to live a simple life. I just want to have lighthearted fun. I just want to serve God. And I feel like I've been doing a really shitty job at that in a lot of ways. I know people don't think that I'm serious about my faith, and I am. It's just not easy becoming a better person. Putting on a hijab doesn't change all that like overnight. I want peace, and I just want to serve God, and I just want to be with family and things that matter in life. Not all the shit I used to do. None of that matters. It's crazy how the mind just erases things to protect yourself from these feelings. It's all shit. I don't even know why I wanted to be on that show. I think I could make a better podcast if I wanted to. Men need to stop body shaming women, and women need to speak up. I agree 100%. I was saying like the reaction channels were built on hate, and I think they made a comment like, well, you built your channel on like abusing yourself or something stupid. I don't know. If I'm ever gone for a while, you know, I've needed some time off, that's all. Make a live panel stream with your mama and drag all these people in that live, please. It would be easy. So we have to take this little beezer the vet. So she's gonna go to the vet. That'll be fun because she's traumatized from going when she got spayed. So anytime we brought her for her injections post-op, she would be so scared of going that she would pee in the cage, and then it would get on her. God. And I would have to wash her up, and that was hell because she's scared of the water. So this is gonna be fun, and I'm on no sleep. And then Salah's gonna get my meds. I'm not gonna go. He's just faster. He has to walk around the hospital, then all the way to the other side of the hospital, pharmacy, blah blah blah. Yeah, just to get it done faster. It's so weird that he can just go see the doctor for me. He just brings my ID. It's been on file that I've been prescribed these things, but he'll just go see the doctor for me. Like if you're married, your husband can do that for you sometimes, but they always give me 2 months worth. It'll be her last visit for a little while. She's gonna need to go get groomed and her nails cut, get a bathy bath. I like when she comes back from the groomers because they put this cat perfume on her. So yeah, I don't want to take her out for a while because I feel bad that she hates it so much. Have you ever seen a cat projectile vomit? It's so gross. I felt so bad for her. Cigarettes are dirt cheap here. I feel like everyone smokes here, like most men smoke here. I would like him to quit cigarettes, but who am I to judge? He wants me to quit eating too much junk, and I want him to quit smoking cigarettes. There's also shisha. We have shisha. I guess the smoking itself, I don't know. If it makes you sound like Marge's sisters, might be a problem. I only smoke cigarettes when I never smoke cigarettes. It's always shisha. And yes, it does smell better than cigarettes. Even if there's not, it's the same health-wise, I don't care. When you smoke shisha, you don't taste anything but the flavor. This tastes like ashes, chemical ashes. This is the first time I've had them since, when's the last time I ever smoked? I don't even remember. Anyway, I probably should go to bed because we have to take Julia to the vet. And Salah has his alarm set for 11, so it's almost 11. Ew, cigarettes. This one smells like French dressing. Bye, everyone. See yas.